day, we're bombarded with messages about making healthier choices in our lives, cutting back on sweetened sugar drinks, and trying to get more water and natural juices into our diets. Whereas education campaigns have focused on empowering consumers to make better choices, one Caribbean nation has taken it a step further. I'm here in Barbados, where in 2015 the government made the decision to introduce the sugar-sweetened beverage tax. It's called the sugar tax, and it's meant to get people of Barbados to make healthier choices in terms of beverages that are also healthier for their pockets.
The Health of the Nation study, which was done in 2012, shows that at least 43% of Barbadians are obese. And in terms of that's adults. In terms of our children, we have from the Global Student Health Survey, which was done in 2011, it shows that about 14% of the students are obese and about 31% of students are overweight. We were also concerned that over 70% of children in schools are admitting that from this survey, that they were consuming at least one carbonated sweet drink a day.
Donna Barker is a nutritionist and the acting health promotion officer in the Ministry of Health in Barbados.
The Ministry of Health had submitted a proposal or background information to the Ministry of Finance, and this concentrated on the fact that there is an increasing concern about the use of added sugars, and especially in beverages, and the link between those, the use of those, and the increased risks of chronic diseases, weight gain, and so on.
The government of Barbados introduced the sugar-sweetened beverage tax in June of 2015, the first Caribbean country to do so. The 10% excise tax would be added to any sweetened beverages such as carbonated soft drinks, juice drinks, sports drinks, and fruit juices, whether produced locally or imported. Natural products like natural juices, coconut water, and plain milks would not be subjected to the tax.
The print media and the social media, there were a lot of responses that we saw there, and unfortunately there was a lot of negative response. People were concerned, and again it shows that we need to do a lot of health promotion and a lot of education, because people were concerned, well, if the tax goes on these carbonated soft drinks, what am I going to give my children to take to school during the day? What they're going to have when they're thirsty? Person said that they didn't think 10% was enough. Person said the government was not interested in the welfare of the people. They were only interested in making money, gaining revenue, and we got a lot of negative comments. Because the sugar tends to satisfy immediately, it can cause persons to use more of those drinks and also reduce their intake of more nutritious foods. You find a lot of children may not eat their lunch, but they may just drink a soft drink and then have another one later. Also, the increase in total calories, total daily intake from sugar can lead to overweight, and then it can also lead to dental caries if the children are not taking care of their dental hygiene.
A similar sugar tax was imposed in Mexico in January 2014. The tax was 1 peso per liter of sugar-sweetened beverage, which was similar to the 10% excise tax. Studies evaluating the tax in Mexico claims that there are reductions in the purchasing of taxed sweetened beverages. The sugar-sweetened beverage tax was implemented on the 1st of August 2015 in Barbados. The evaluation of the effectiveness of that tax is currently underway through the University of West Indies and various health agencies. The Barbados Ministry of Health hopes that manufacturers will now be prompted to consider reducing the sugar content in their drink.
We know 10% is not very high, but we hope that this is the beginning of persons becoming aware that the Ministry of Health is concerned and is working with other ministries towards a healthier country. And if we can work with finance in terms of increasing taxes on something that we think is not good for our health. Maybe that money can be used towards projects to improve health.
While the sin tax on sugar is not welcomed by all, and many have questioned the motives for the tax, some advocates accept that there may be a need for action, but they're demanding firm commitments that the additional revenues be allocated to health programs.
Diabetes, hypertension, we have heart disease. So this is a big problem in Barbados, and we need to do whatever we can.